Giovanna Gelid Barrage build. What is it all about? So, Giovanna is a magical bruiser that is that's actually very similar to function to Roland. Like, she's more similar to Roland than she is to an actual mage because she's a little bit of a beater or a bruiser. She has pretty good health, pretty good physical and magic defense, decent strength to whack things, but she mostly wants to be spamming Gelid Barrage and Gaia's Roar with a battery. Gaia's Roar has no terrain requirement, whereas Gelid Barrage needs deep snow or frozen. So on this map, this is a perfect example of a map she's really good on. She can just run up here and hit some dudes for Barrage. Alternatively, she can Gaia's Roar, and you can see the range on it. It's insane on flat ground. So it's pretty good. But let's use Barrage. Just get some damage on things. So in a previous turn, I could have put an ice tile here if this was a map that didn't have snow. So that's an easy way to get her going. She could also travel with Corinton. So the big upside of Giovanna is that she's really good against physical units, especially tanks. So if there's a map that is very tank heavy, like the dudes with the shields, and especially like warrior heavy, she can DPS them down. She's also good on flat maps, and generally wants to be kind of like a midliner. She doesn't want to be in the front lines. So she can still contribute to AoE damage. She's exactly like Roland in that she wants to line things up and hit them. The only difference is Roland has better single target damage with some of his abilities, and she has magical damage that on average hits a little bit harder. So those are like the differences between the two. But aside from that, for the Gelid Barrage build, you want to run a Julio and a Medina, generally speaking, and you also want to run either a Corinton. You can see I have them over here. They're about to reunite. You either want to run Corinton, or you want to run just like ranged ice stones. So you just have to buy ranged ice stones. So the idea is once you get some ice on the ground and she starts barraging things, she creates more lines of ice that she can then use to line up attacks. So because I do have Corinton, I'm just going to have him probably Icy Breath this just to create some more ice tiles. Can't hurt. So that guy's been nuked. So she opened up the one dude. He already had some damage on him, but yeah, here you go. So now she's getting blinded. That's okay. So she uses magical attacks. Another upside. So, all right, so here's the difference between her and Roland. She has a little bit better jump. She always has 7 move, whereas Roland has 7 move in good weather. Their stats are very similar. She can attack while blinded. It doesn't matter. So, like, blind is very uncommon. This is like the first time I'm seeing an enemy archer on a hawk. So, blind is quite uncommon. But the big upside of her kit versus Roland is her accuracy is higher because magic never misses. So that's a huge upside that Roland just frankly doesn't have. Alright, we're going to move Travis like here. We're going to wait for these guys to roll in because they're pushing down anyways. So what you want to do with her, similar to Roland, is line up enemies. So you want flat, so exactly like Roland. She wants flat terrain. She wants enemies in lines. And she wants to get a battery to some degree so that she can use her abilities often. So let's do this. See how useful this is. Moderately useful. Alright, so we're going to run over here with Medina. So the big upside of Medina is she can double item like a single healing thing. Or maybe not, it's just out of range. We'll do this. We'll just waste these. I have enough economy that I don't care. Just to keep Medina safe. So we're going to nuke the crap out of those dudes up there between Corinton and Giovanna using her Gelid Barrage spam. So that'll be something we'll be doing pretty soon. Once these two reunite and then we all push this way, we're going to push forward into these. So one thing to note about her AoE is that it has plus or minus 2 height. So if it goes up 2 height and then it goes up even 1 more height in the terrain, it will cut off there. So that's just something to keep in mind. But it can go up to 2 and then also minus 2. But if it has a difference of, more than 3 either way, like it doesn't matter. So as long as like the flatter the better, essentially, and the higher up that goes, the less likely it'll be able to reach an enemy. All right, so Julio in this case, he can just buff Gila. I like Julio buffing Gila early on, so she can start spamming Miraculous Light on things. Dang, he physical countered the turret working and killed it, and the turret missed. The turret is not Yen's strong suit, but his traps are insane, so that's really what you use him for, and the ladders are good. Alright, these guys are just chilling out. Okay, so one main thing you want to do with her to help her maintain her TP is to either cast and then move, or move and then cast. So this would be an example of casting. So we cast to kill a thing, and then we move. Why do you move? Trekking for TP, that's why. So if you can. If you can't, it's fine. As long as you have a battery, she can just keep getting batteried and it's totally fine. But that's generally what you want to do with her. Alright, then we're going to put blind on this guy, hopefully. So that we can be the top bird on the block. Quite literally on a block. Like a city block. Dang, he hit for 0 on her. She had the thing on, though. She had a dragon shield. Alright, here we go. Okay, so this guy wants to kill us, so he's going to have to walk forward to do that. So we'll just send him back the way he's coming. Then I'll move him up like 1 tile. And just like inch him up slowly. This guy wants to kill us as well. And luckily he's just a shield user, so we're not too worried about him. She's going to go in a while. Like, she's not going to go for a while, so what we'll do is this. We'll in tandem her. Because this is a video about Gelid Barrage, so I like to showcase the things I'm showcasing. Like, emphasize them. Now, why Gelid Barrage? So in this map, this is one of the few maps with Molten Iron, which does allow her to cast Scorched Earth. She also, alternatively, can be standing in fire. It is infinitely easier to just spam ice spells or ice, like large ice stones, to create your ice tiles than it is to create fire. Because fire, you either need something that can be set on fire, like grass or wheat, there's anything that's flammable, like barricades, things like this, or you need oil in the ground. So they do the exact same damage. So if you look at their damage, it's exactly the same. It's just way easier just to get ice on the ground. So you can see here. So like in the last turn, she could have Gila could have thrown down an ice thing if it wasn't snow, but because it's snow, we can kind of get a little bit of leeway here. All right, so here's the range of the thing. So you can see here, it'll go up 2, and then it'll also go down. So as long as it doesn't continue to go up, it should still hit that guy, I believe. So let's see. Yeah, so she hit both of them. So this is really where she excels over a Roland. I would just say she's better against shield users than Roland because she does magic damage, and magic damage just hits right through, it just tears right through them. So being able to just nuke magic users in a line, like look at that magic defense, but then look at their physical defense, like this. So like, I would say if you're gonna run her in a team comp, you're either gonna be using her or Roland. They're kind of competing for the same role of like a secondary damage unit, but not a damage carry. Like they still, I mean, I guess they're a damage carry, but they're always going to be competing for like second place damage. Sometimes they can get first place damage, but if you're running Corinton and he's being optimal, it's probably not going to happen just because he's so efficient. So for like example, let's find an ice tile. Here we go. So frozen tile. Okay, that won't kill him either way. We might as well create more ice tiles. And the other thing too is the ice tiles slow enemies down. It reduces their movement by 1, it reduces their accuracy by 10. So it helps protect your other squishy mages, and it doesn't affect your mages at all. It just affects, you know, the physical damage dealers. So we're gonna put him here. Okay, he's blinded. Nice, I like that. I like blinded enemies. I approve of that. I think I didn't move with her because I was like so busy explaining what I was doing. Yeah, I forgot to move with her. I was so busy explaining how everything is supposed to be working that I forgot to get her tracking off. So that's a huge job. Holy shit. Dang, did he just kill me? Did he kill someone? Or does that damage his allies too? What does this do? To all enemies. Oh, okay, he just did huge damage. Apparently he has huge damage. Alright, so that's good to know. He almost just straight up one-shotted Huette. Okay, so Julio's turn. So he's gonna push up. He's gonna Moment of Truth, Giovanna. Give her a damage boost as well. What is the range on his ability? That was crazy. What the hell? What is the range on this? 0 to 10? Holy crap. Oh, to all enemies standing on icy squares. Okay, alright, I see. Okay, so we kind of want to melt them. That's unfortunate. Alright, so we will move her here. So our forces are a little split right now. So we're just gonna kind of move. We have to get off. We have to get off some of these icy squares pretty soon, as big boy rotates down. Pretty sure he can die. That's fine. Okay, yeah, I was just making sure I didn't lose. Alright, that would be bad. Can I hawk dive this? Oh, alright, that's fine. Alright, I will hawk dive this. I have to kill this small group up here and then reunite my forces. That's like my priority right now. She's silenced, so that's unfortunate. So I will shoot this guy from mega high ground and then kite, ideally. Okay. Alright, so I can probably sanctuary heal her. Yep, cool. So you can kind of see the value of attacking in a line, like especially on it. Like even if the map has like varied terrain, as long as you can get enemies to line up, which they're going to be because they're going to be pushing down here, she can be pretty good. So similar to Roland, how he's like a lane nuker, she's the same thing. So what I meant to do last time is move back, free TP, and then you just move back to where she needs to be to cast again, and it's totally fine. I almost want to do this. Oh, he can't read. I wanted him to get springed off because it's hilarious, but unfortunately that's not going to happen. Here we'll create like a little formation here and then try to get them to come this way to waste their turns. All right, big boss time. Time for the big boss. Big boss backward toss. It's a little bit of a meme there for you. Alright, let's see what we can do here. Alright, I guess we Frosty Fetters this guy up here. Alright, get off Ice Tile. Or do we? Well, let me see, is it 3 TP for his thing? 4. Alright, so we should be safe to do this somewhat. Or maybe I play it safe and do this. Oh, I can't kill him. Alright, we're gonna have to put our boy in some risk here. Potentially. Oh no, he has a hit of invincibility. He should be fine. So the general build for this Gelid Barrage thing is you need ice tiles on the ground, which is easy to do with either Corinton, Narv, or ranged ice stones, or large. Let me get you the actual name. Like, it's like something weird. Yeah, ranged ice stone. The large ranged ice stone is the same range, just larger. So like you can see here, it creates 5 ice tiles. So you can throw those down, and then once she gets started, she just creates these lines of ice that can nuke things. So it can be quite powerful, actually. In this case, what we'll do here, very standard Medina stuff. Actually, you have weaknesses? What's up with this guy? Let me see if she can just nuke him in one hit. Okay, he has no weaknesses, so maybe if we smack him. Nice. Alright, we're able to knife him to death, which is awesome. Which is what Medina is known for. So this level here is a perfect example of how Giovanna can be good, because these guys, once they start pushing us, they're probably going to push us over this bridge, because AI tends to be like predictable in this way. So we should be able to get some huge value off, you know, of her kit. So right now, this dude is just chilling out. I might want to now her. I don't know. Let's see. Either, yeah. Let's do this. Let's move and then wait. We're gonna want a dragon shield again soon. All right, then he'll just smack this. He has revive, so it's fine. He'll try to reunite with the catch a Gila heal. Those dudes are doing a hard job of just standing still. I don't know why the AI is so weird in this game all the time. Like, it's like often strange. Alright, I'm gonna light wave Serenoa up here, maybe. Nah, it's probably a bad idea. we'll just like try to help down here. Let's delay this guy. He's had enough turns. Alright, and then Huette's still blinded. Let's see. Alright, she'll just come over here, shoot this. Maybe it hits. Nope. Frigid dang, dude. These guys are messing us up. Alright, so I'm only going to be able to hit one with this. Because this, fuck, I got like I just like completely mumbled for a second. Alright. This happened to me like 3 maps in a row where I'm trying to record this video and the enemies do this shit. I don't know what the hell this is, but they're just like it's almost like the game knows I'm trying to make a video showing how Giovanna can be good. And currently she is doing good damage, so I'm just gonna keep this take. But like this has happened to me on 3 maps in a row where the enemies are extremely passive and literally don't even move. And it's like, what is happening? What is going on right now? Another cool thing she can do, because she happens to just be in snow pretty much anywhere in this map, I can just do this and then just like run over here and just keep trekking for TP. But you generally want to move and then cast, or cast and then move. So that was an example of cast and then move. Because no matter what, you can always move back because her move is 7. So it's a pretty good move, to be honest. Alright, he's about to die. He's silenced too, which is annoying. So he'll just smack this guy, hopefully. Dude, everyone is missing. What is happening? Like 76%. I mean, that's not like the best odds, but everyone is missing. It's crazy. Everyone is silenced and everyone is missing. All right, what we're gonna do? Probably rotate. We're gonna reunite our forces, and then she's gonna hop down here. Probably hop next to him. Double items. We'll do this. Oh, he doesn't even need TP. Never mind. All right, we'll do this. We'll spike heal,
Here you go.
and then we'll lesser heal. Okay, Yens. Alright, these things I think fly right over the traps. So that's pretty unfortunate, to be honest. So we're gonna Slumber Strike him, maybe? Put this... Oh, damn it. The follow-up attack woke him up. That was bad play on my part, but I didn't want to stand in an ice tile because this dude's about to, like, destroy us with his crazy ability. Now, he can take a hit, so... Oh, just not enough damage. Maybe I can Icy Tomb? Still just not enough damage. Alright, we will silence you. And then Julio is just going to probably... Oh, this is Icy, I believe. Or this is Snow. Except he can get hit by a mage. Pretty far out, but... Alright, here's what we'll do. We actually want to get rid of some of these. So that we have some safe tiles, because Gustav is going to nuke us with his crazy ability. So let's be a little smart here. Alright, he actually just passed, which is weird. This guy's trying to heal. And then these dudes are doing literally nothing, so it's almost like I can just solo Gustav pretty soon, which is very strange. I can just move... Alright, we're reuniting the forces, that's good. I think we're pretty much going to call it, like this is almost the end of this video, because at this point there isn't too much left to show for Giovanna. It looks like we're just going to DPS down Gustav. Where has my sister gone? Oh man, that's hilarious. The reality of, in order to get this path, you have to basically give up the Roselle. That's obstructed? Yeah, it's obstructed. You have to give up the Roselle and do all these horrible things, and then give up, like everyone's, like you have to give everything up to stand with Roland. It's the, oh wait, she's on an ice tile. Could be dangerous. It's like the dumbest path, but yeah. So that's pretty much it for this one. You can see here that throughout all the units, I would say Giovanna was definitely dealing good damage along with Corinton. They were like the top 2 damage for sure. So she's a lane nuker. Obviously when the AI breaks, which happens a lot in this game apparently, even though this is the 5th time of me beating the game on hard mode, and this is the 3rd time this has happened, and it happened on 2 other maps just leading up to this. So bad luck, good game. But when enemies actually don't have broken AI and they push you down lanes, she just nukes them for good damage, and she is a good unit. And I would say when you can get her nuking things, at least 2 to 3 things down lane, she's A tier. And that should be true, like that should be possible on every map. So she should be able to do this on like most maps. So yeah, that's it for Giovanna. This Gelid Barrage build. It's pretty decent. It's good against physical, especially against tanks, and it's good in general because of the reach. And if you can line up like 4 to 6 enemies, it's ridiculously strong. So I mean it's hard to do that, but you generally will be hitting 2 to 3 things under normal circumstances with optimal play with her, and she can be decent. And then you can always just run around and get TP. So yeah, that's it for this video. If you like this, definitely like the video and subscribe. I'm going to be covering more triangle strategy stuff just like this. And I have the Travis guide to make. I'm still playing. As you can see here, I'm running him. So I run them for a few missions. Like I read over their kit, evaluate their kit, look at their stats, run them for a few missions, test everything out, and then give an evaluation and do like a build over, like a unit guide type of thing. So you can see here, probably not his best map, but there's a lot of things on high ground he just can't reach, so that's unfortunate. But yeah, thanks for checking this out, and I'll see you in the next